Sup y'all, it's me, it's your boy Asmongold, and today we're going to be continuing the Glory of the Draenor Raider achievements, and we're going to be looking at more like Rectus. Now this is from Tectus, obviously, and the achievement doesn't actually start until the last phase. And it's not why the video is starting at this time. I just forgot to press the record button. But the first phase and the second phase, well, the first phase is completely unchanged, and so do the first phase as normally as possible. Try to keep the pillars out of the middle of the room, and the reason is for that is just so you have more room at the end of it. Now the achievement requires you, if you guys don't know, whenever you get the first two shards of Tectus or motes of Tectus or whatever, yeah, shards of Tectus, whenever you kill a shard of Tectus, it splits into 4, and the achievement is to kill 8 of them within 8 seconds of each other. I'm pretty sure within 10 seconds of each other, excuse me. And so the way that you need to do this is that you need to burn down both shards of Tectus equally at the same time and kill them at the same time, and so all 8 motes spawn again at the same time. Now the reason that you're going to want to do this is obviously so whenever you're AoEing them all down, it's semi-equal AoE, and also so you don't have too much damage happening. The longer that the motes are up, the more things they're casting on the ground, the more people have to move around, and it's just better. This is the part where you pretty much just want to focus on damaging these two down equally. Now it's important that they're dead before they reach their 100%, and the reason for that is then they're going to cast Tectonic Upheaval, and so the faster you can kill them in this phase, the better, but it really doesn't matter until just try and make sure that they both die at the same time. As long as you make that happen, everything else is going to be no problem. Now the actual achievement doesn't start until you get into the last phase of the Tectus encounter, and that's whenever you're going to have to AoE down all 8 adds at the same time. Now the reason that that's kind of an issue is because the adds cast a bunch of like those little rocks that come out of the ground and the big rocks that come out of the ground, and so the ground is going to be just completely covered with rocks. Now if you guys have ever done Mythic Tectus, this is usually the strat that most guilds use for killing Mythic Tectus, including my own. And so for me, this strat was pretty easy to kind of, I guess, like port over and use for the achievement. And as you can see here, they're both casting Tectonic Upheaval. This is the point in the fight where you probably want to be using your raid cooldowns, if you have any, just to make sure that the damage isn't too high. And remember, again, you can do this in normal mode, so this achievement should be very easy to do. We have some very good players in this raid, and we also have a couple of alts too. And so I would say the average item level of this group is about 660. And so anyway, as soon as you get all 8 motes, I guess like up and you're damaging them, it's very good if you can tank them all with 1 tank, or best case scenario is you have 2 tanks and they're just staying together. As you can see here, the 2 motes are split off from the rest. Now the reason why, when that becomes a problem, is because obviously we're going to be AoEing them all down, and whenever 2 of them are out of the AoE pack, then we're going to have to, I guess like, go back and like AoE those down, or like single target those down specifically, and we're kind of on a timer at this point because they're spawning all of these different pillars, and it's just you're losing ground, and then they've got the red thing spawning in, crystal and barrage, and so it's a huge issue. Whenever one of them gets very low, I'd say at about 10%, that's the point where you want to pop heroism, and the reason for that is so you have heroism up and you save all of your DPS, huge DPS cooldowns for that. And so I've got Wreck, Bladestorm, Ravager, and everything. As you can see, one of them got low, and then as soon as the first one dies, just pop everything you've got to kill all the rest of them, okay? As you can see, we killed them all pretty much all at the same time, and so 10 seconds is a pretty good amount of time, but make sure that they all die as close together as possible. And all 8 of them have to die within 10 seconds of each other. So again, guys, this achievement's pretty straightforward. There's a lot of damage going out, and it's actually pretty hard to micromanage everything, but with a good group, you should really have no problem whatsoever, especially if you have very good AoE, such as we had there with, like, myself and the enhancement shaman. I'm pretty sure we had Mojo in there. Either way, amazing job by my group here, and I'm very glad we got this done. Hopefully it'll be just as easy for you guys too. So, thanks for watching, and like, comment, subscribe.